Although odd, all the guests on Jerry Springer were not pulled off the street randomly and given a script 5 minutes before the show began. All the guests were also not improv artists who come onto stage not sure what will unfold in the next half hour. Although funny, all the problems that the guests claim to have on the show are actually real. Therefore, all hermaphrodites, midget fights, fighting monkeys, and armless prostitutes that gave birth to animals are all real. You demand, Jerry! Oh my God, Jerry!
Today we have a special show about people that have been tortured and survived. Our first guest is very special. He went through a couple of years of torture, and he's here to tell us of his experiences. Please welcome Winston Smith. Nice to meet you, Winston.
Nice to meet you, Jerry.
Alright, you can have a seat. So I understand that you were tortured for some time.
Oh yes, it was something I can't bear to think about it.
Why were you tortured in the first place?
Well, I guess I went against the party, and
You mean the inner party? Like Big Brother?
yeah.
So Winston, what kind of things did you do to go against the party?
Well, you know, I wrote in this journal. I guess that's like illegal to like write about stuff.
What did you write in the journal?
Down with Big Brother.
Oh.
And yeah, like I thought I was covering my tracks with this whitish dust, but I guess somehow they knew about it.
Huh?
I mean,
like I understand that there was a woman in your life.
oh yeah, Julia. I don't really care about her anymore.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Well, from things that I've seen, seems like you cared about her a lot before. Like, what kind of things did you guys do to express your caring of each other?
We had sex.
So are you supposed to have sex?
Nah, it's like against his party rules.
Really? Don't they even have like a league or something like
Oh
that?
yeah, an anti-sex league. She was part of that.
Really?
She was pretty much a criminal from the waist down.
Gotcha, huh? It's clever. And now, like, you're different. How come, like, you're different? Like, did they do
I
something to
guess
you?
all this torture changed me.
Really? Well, we actually have a reenactment of that torture. If you just look right up there at our big telescreen.
What's 2 plus 2, Winston?
4.
No. What is 2 plus 2, Winston?
4.
2 plus 2 equals 5, Winston.
Are you retarded? No, do it to Julia! Do it to Julia! No!
Wow, that seems really intense, huh, Winston?
Yeah.
Was it really like that?
It was worse.
Really? And that was a rat that they put in your face mask?
You know, that wasn't just any normal rat. That was genetically mutated to rip me into pieces.
Really?
Well, we have a guest backstage who hasn't heard a thing, and we're about to bring him out.
Alright, now let's bring in O'Brien. Alright, so O'Brien, you basically befriended Winston, is that right?
Yes, I did. I made him think that I was also planning on to revolt and overthrow the government when I was actually working for the thought police.
Oh, really? So, I heard that you, like, invited Winston over your house. Like, what did this encounter, what happened?
Yes, I had Winston over my house. I also showed him that the telescreen could be unplugged to make him think that I was also trying to overthrow the government. I also asked him a number of things, whether he would go the extremes to try to overthrow the government, such as if he needed to kill himself, he would, and he answered yes to all those questions that I asked him.
So you basically figured that he was gonna overthrow the government.
Yes, that's what he was intending to do.
And now, Winston, when did you first find out that O'Brien was the thought police?
When he came into my cell and beat me down.
He beat you down, did he?
Yeah.
And like, did he just walk in? Like when you first saw him, what were your first thoughts? Like, did you think he was
I thought he got caught too. And then all of a sudden, this cop that came in behind him and starts beating me.
And you had thoughts of suicide when you were in the cell. Would you have rather committed suicide or been tortured?
If I knew that I was going to get tortured to that extreme, I probably would have committed suicide.
We'll be back after this.
Is this you? Do you want revenge?
No, don't. Punch him in the face. He like dying. What are you guys doing? What are you guys? Oh.
Then call Revenge Inc.
Thanks, Revenge Inc.
Alright, we're back. Basically, O'Brien, what kind of questions did you ask Winston when you were torturing him?
I asked him what 2 plus 2 was.
And what was his answer? Or what was your answer, Winston?
4.
And,
2 plus 2 equals 4.
That's a logical answer. Now what did you say the answer was?
The answer was 5.
Was it?
The reason why it was 5 is because if the party and Big Brother says it's 5, then it's 5.
So whatever Big Brother says goes.
Yes.
And Winston didn't think that whatever Big Brother said goes, right?
Because Winston did not like Big Brother. He hated him.
You hated Big Brother?
Who wouldn't hate Big Brother?
Really? Do you like him now?
Yeah.
You love Big Brother?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go to the audience to ask some questions. Sir, do you have a question?
Yes, Winston. How can you still love Big Brother after they tortured you for so many years?
Double think.
Sir, do you have a question for either of the two guests?
Yeah, O'Brien. Did you ever consider being friends with Winston?
Why would I be friends with a criminal?
I'm not the criminal.
Yes, you are.
Oh, what? No. Hey. This is your Patriot Act.
We'll be back after this.
Make sure you go out today and purchase the 11th edition of the Newspeak Dictionary, featuring the new word, plus good. Half the proceeds of your purchase will go to fund Oceania's war against Make sure you buy it today.
Earlier today, we took Winston and O'Brien took a lie detector test. And answered some questions to maybe finally resolve who's the real criminal. The results are in. Alright. So when it comes to the criminal out of you two, Winston, you are not the criminal.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. That's right, O'Brien.
Alright, we got O'Brien to come back in. It's all better. And we have one last special guest via satellite. If you look up the telescreen, we have Big Brother.
Big Brother, are you there? Yes. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you. First, I have a real simple question. Who is currently at war with Oceania? Eurasia. But I remember not too long ago, Oceania was at war with East Asia. No, Oceania has always been at war with Eurasia. Alright then. Charrington, do you know Mr. Charrington? Yes, I know him very well. Can you please describe to us in your own words what he did to Winston? Well, he befriended Winston and let him stay upstairs in his shop, where Winston thought there was no telescreen and he could do what he wanted. Little did he know that Charrington was a thought police, and was responsible for him and Julia's arrest. Unbelievable. Finally, have you ever met Goldstein? Yes, actually, we were on the chess club in high school. Cheater. Always trying to cheat. No surprise that he went against the government. Alright then, thank you for your time. Thank you.
I want to thank all my guests tonight, Winston and O'Brien and Big Brother. I also want to thank my security guards for keeping the peace and all the audience for participating. And I think we've learned a valuable lesson tonight. That even though there's a law and people back that law, it doesn't mean that it's always right. I just want to remind you that Big Brother's always watching. Thank you.